Hi Scorpio, thanks for joining me. This will be a general love reading for you guys from the 27th of July to the 2nd of August. It is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry too much if you don't know what your Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. If you check the description box below the video, all that information is in there for you. As I said, it is a general love reading, so it won't resonate with everyone. Please bear that in mind. So just take what resonates with you or for you and just leave the rest. Also, time's fluid, so this could have already happened, it could be happening now, or it could happen outside the 7-day timestamp that's actually on the video. The energies that I'm reading from the tarot, sorry I forgot what I was going to say, could be yours, could be your connections, could be both of yours, so just bear that in mind as well. Okay, so the overall energy of the reading is disappointment. Things not turning out the way you'd hoped, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilt milk. I always see that 5 of water as quite a Mardi card for some reason. You know, all those other things have been disappointing, but you're not seeing the 2 cups that are already here, that are upright, waiting for you to pick them up. So there's a situation you're not seeing clearly for some reason. You're not seeing the positives in a situation, I would say. You're just focusing very much on the negatives. Okay, so that 5 of water energy could be the energy that you're sitting in at the moment, but I think we're going to be moving away from that. So we've got here the Page of Fire. We've got news of an exciting new endeavour. Use your originality and ingenuity. And you see on this card here, it's the birth of something. You're birthing something, a brand new beginning is almost coming in for you. There's a full moon there. Almost like I feel like things are being illuminated. You're actually realising that you're not seeing the positive out of this 5 of water even. You're coming to the realisation that these 2 cups are something, it's a brand new beginning somewhere with something. So I think that, sorry, it's candle wax, that's good, isn't it? Candle wax on tarot cards. Do you know sometimes when I blow them out, because sometimes I am a bit klutzy, to be honest, yeah, you get residual blooming candle wax on there. I do apologise, it's me trying to get it off while I'm doing the reading. Yeah, but this new beginning, I think, is these 2 cups that are upright for some reason. So you're actually coming out of that. You're going to be creating something new, going towards something new, but that moon's come in to illuminate that you're not seeing the situation. You're not seeing the positives out of this situation. Okay. Things happen for a reason. Remember that. It may not seem like it at the time, but they definitely come for a reason. The universe steps in and goes, oh, okay, that's not going to happen. And you go, oh no, why is my world falling apart almost, is the energy I get from that card. Why is my world falling apart? This crying over spilt milk, this being Mardi. Why is my world falling apart? Well, it actually hasn't. There are better things out there. It's just the universe has stepped in and said, come on, move along. But they do it sometimes in a very uncomfortable way. But you see, we learn about ourselves through adversity. We learn how strong we are through adversity. Okay, it may not seem it at the time, but yeah. We've also got this Queen of Air, objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humour in a situation. So you're almost going to look at this situation and go, oh right, okay, I can see why. You're almost coming to the realisation, I can see why that's happened, and you're almost going to chuckle about it, however that resonates with you. But there is a brand new beginning. You're going to be looking at this disappointing situation and you're almost going to be going, oh right, okay, so that's why that ended, in order for me to move on to something better, more in tune with your soul's purpose, even your soul's journey. So that objective decision making, I strongly feel, is you actually coming out of this energy here. You're seeing the truth in the situation. Look. Wow. Oh, they're on point today. Look, release. The end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. So yeah, you're moving on from this energy here to create something new. But you're almost realizing that I get the feeling that you're realizing with this moon here as well, you're realizing spiritually that the universe is stepping in for your own good. And it's not these cups hovering on. No, these are the ones you should be focusing on. Yeah, if that makes sense. So we've also got here, speak your mind with confidence, seek out professional advice, balance mental and emotional considerations. It's also about you, this objective decision making. You're going to have to speak. I almost feel like you're going to have to speak your truth in order to get to this new beginning. You're going to have to speak your truth. Yeah. You are actually cutting away. You're realizing you need to get rid of these 3 cups on the ground. You need to focus on this here. So if this is in terms of romance, then it could be a situation that you're in. It's disappointing. It hasn't turned out the way you want it to, or it's not turning out the way you want it to. So you're taking the initiative. You're kind of like saying, that's it. It's harsh, I don't want to do it, but I'm going to have to for my highest good. I'm going to have to tell this person that, or this energy, this connection, this is no longer serving me. I need to move in a different direction even. Yeah, there's here we go, we've got 6 of Earth, so there's a little bit of resistance, I think, for you, and I think that's why you've been sitting in this energetic state. I think it's something to do with you focused on stability and grounding and all the things like finances, home and things like that. We've got 6 of Earth here. It says gifts of money, time or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan or paying off debts, but that's stability. And we've also got being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decisions, caring for those less fortunate. And you almost read that card, see this symbol here is almost like a heart to me, and her look on her face is like, do not steal my heart, that my heart's my own. So it's almost like, I wanted to say, clinging on to things, being a miser, being miserly with your heart for some reason, because you've been disappointed. Take it as it resonates. So we'll just leave those cards to the side for the moment. We've got victory, good news is on its way, public recognition or awards. So everything's going to work out. I think you're going to be starting something new. You are going to be releasing from this kind of disappointment here. You're going to make the decision to move in a different direction. Don't think it's going to be all plain sailing though. It's not going to be. There is an air of trepidation from your side because you're uncertain about the future. I don't think you need to be. I think you just need to embrace the change is what I'm getting. I think you really do need to embrace what you want and go for it. We've got 2 of Fire. You've come into your own. New partnerships or contracts continue to move forward. So you will be moving forward. So you're going to be moving on, I think, to something a lot more fulfilling for you. This disappointment almost comes out. They're giving me the message of quite profound. So it's put you in a very low vibrational energy. But you are recognising the facts that you need to almost move away, walk on from that energy. You need to not sit in it for too long. You need to create your future. I've also got 6 of Water. Memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children romanticising the past. So this is why you're sitting in this 5 of Water. I think you're looking at what's gone, what's transpired, and you're almost like, oh, oh, that was so lovely, and not seeing the truth of the situation, I think, because it wasn't all Why did you give me that? Footlights and fairy tales? That doesn't make any sense. It's not all fairy tales. It wasn't a fairy tale. But you're looking at the situation as if it was for some reason. It wasn't. It wasn't all footlights and fairy tales. My gosh. Just take it as it resonates, because I'm not too sure what they're trying to tell me. I think they're trying to tell me that you're looking at that past situation, this one here, with you know, you're over romanticizing it, you're over egging it, you're over, this is why you're so mardy and disappointed about it. This was a romance of a lifetime for you, but actually it wasn't. It was very disappointing in so many different areas, but you refused to see the truth in the situation. You're going to be coming out of that, so don't worry. We've also got here the Seven of Fire. Defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. So I think you're going to almost speak your truth to this person, this situation, this energy, and you're going to say, no, I'm so sorry, but this no longer fulfills me. This is just, nah. You know, what we had in the beginning may have been romantic, but now it's just becoming a muddy puddle. It's great, isn't it? The messages they give me. A muddy puddle, even. So you've gone from fields of flowers to muddy puddles for some reason. I'm not laughing at that, the message. I'm just laughing at the imagery that they give me. It's a bit absurd sometimes. So take it as it resonates. Yeah, you're coming out with that energy. You're going to be quite determined to do that as well. Okay. Yeah, I'm missing an opportunity, discontentment or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. So look, it's almost like urging you. Look at those two cups that are standing there. Look at her, the Four of Water. She's got one cup standing, and these other cups that are just they're just doing nothing. And this is echoed in this Five of Water. It's just things not turning out, missing an opportunity. This opportunity is this cup here, the opportunities, that cup, these two cups there. So yeah, you are going to be coming out of that, because it says open your eyes to the possibilities. You are going to be making a decision, clearing away all that no longer serves you. But I think there's going to be a little bit of a battle here. You're going to have to defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. So it's almost like not over egging it, but saying to the other person, sorry, it no longer serves me, I just need to go. Sorry, the King of Air comes after the Queen of Air. Speak your mind with confidence, seek out professional advice, balance mental and emotional considerations. So you're doing this in a very grounded way. You're telling the other person, it no longer serves me, I need to go. But you're almost like kind of like having to be quite fiery about it, quite determined, I would say, not fiery as in fired up in your belly. But you're balanced but determined. You're balanced but courageous. You're balanced but you have that strength. So you're almost going to have to say to the other person, sorry, that's it. Case closed. I need to move on. There's going to be no room for, if you just say it in a very determined and strong way, there's no room for them trying to wheedle their way back in or trying to get you to make a different decision, or try and talk you round, because I think that's what could happen, especially with this Seven of Fire. It's you defending your decisions, but not looking to pick a fight, not putting the blame on them, just accepting that the situation hasn't turned out the way that it should have. Okay. So it's just about you speaking your piece and then moving away, moving on, just closing the book, closing the chapter, moving on. Don't give them any room for manoeuvre. Okay, so I think that after this, you're going to be a little bit hurt. I think. Because she's guarding her heart then. This Four of Earth. I think you're going to go through the energy of being a bit cautious with who you open your heart space to. almost, even though this is the water is the suit of emotions, and these are the suit of stability. So I think that she's almost saying to me that, yeah, you're not having my heart. I give my heart to the correct energy. So you've been quite guarded with it. Gives us money, time, or effort, new career opportunities. I think this is going to be, although in terms of career, I think you could be, there's an opportunity here to connect with someone else. That we've got new partnerships or contracts. You've come into your own, so you've stood your ground. You kind of like, you've released all of this. The end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. So I think she's in relation to this energy, this disappointment here. She almost says no. And I think that she sits there. She's almost saying, that's it. My heart's closed off to you. And you having to defend, you kind of like, they're still in your heart space. That's why you're looking back at it, thinking, oh, well, you know, it could get back to that situation again, that energetic level again, but it's not going to. You need to close it out. And I think that's why she's come in. She's kind of like guarding her heart, her stability, everything. So this is why the Six of Fire is there. The Six of Fire is telling you to just close a chapter on it. Don't give them any room for manoeuvre to wheedle back in. Don't do that. And don't get into a spatting argument where it's kind of like lingers on and on and on. Speak your truth. Move away. Move yourself out of the situation. We've also got release here. The end of a phase or situation. Spiritual transformation. Time to move on. So it's moving on from this energy here. We've also got, yeah, victory, good news on its way, public recognition for a war. I think that may come here, actually. Releasing that births a new you, a new way of thinking, a new life even. You've got rid of all of the residual energy from the last relationship, and you're going forward with a new mindset and heart space even. You're birthing something new. It could be a new relationship. In love terms, it could be a new relationship, a new way of looking at life. It could be a new way of looking at love, even a new way of looking at yourself. So take it as it resonates. But yeah, from then on, it's just beautiful. Gifts of time, money, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving or paying off debt. So it's just stability. I read that card as you're going to become more stable. There's going to be different opportunities that come on along the way, which are coming towards you, which you will be open to explore, because you've come out of this energy here and closed that chapter of your life off even. Victory, good news on its way, public recognition or award. So that's, yeah, good news. It could be the birthing of connecting with this energy here, the birth of a new relationship with yourself and others even. You're going to be victorious in that. That's so beautiful. And then you've come into your own. New partnerships or contracts continue to move forward. Then you get to this Two of Fire, which is talking about, yeah, you've gone through all of those phases to come to be the true you even. You've come into your own. You stood your ground. You've been courageous. You know how things work now. You know how to stand up for yourselves and yourself and your belief. You know how to speak your truth. You can continue to move forward towards a connection because you've healed from the past one, which is a very strong message that comes through. So let's see how that relates to your love life. Yeah, I definitely think that connection, or the energy, the person, the situation, I think that they will try and pull on your heartstrings to pull you back. If they can get a chance, they will try anything to pull you back for some reason. And I get the message they don't want to be on their own. That's so selfish. It's for some, not for everybody. So just take it as it resonates. But yeah, the reason why they want you back there is because they don't want to be on their own. I hate giving out bad news. I really do. Yes. A massive yes. So don't give them a chance to do that. That's why you're guarding your heart. in order to be stable even. Wow, that's amazing. Yep. Okay, we've got remain positive. Okay. Ask help from others. Yeah. What else do we have? What else do we have? What else do we have? What else do we have for Scorpio, please? Scorpio. Scorpio in love. The energy is quite charged in the room. Not in a bad way. Not in a kind of like standing your ground, being just creative way. It's a beautiful feeling, it really is. Ask your angels. So that's in prayer. It could be asking your angels, your guardian angels on earth, which is this ask help from others. There's a strong reiteration there of asking advice from other people on how to move forward. So it could be organisations, groups of people that you connect with. Either, you know, I get Facebook for some reason. A group on Facebook on how to move forward. So just take it as it resonates. There are millions of groups out there. Support groups. For example, I am I've got about 4 or 5 groups for empaths that I am a member of. And I never really gravitated towards it till probably during lockdown. I was getting all these energies and I was thinking, wow, how do I get through this? And actually connecting with other people who feel the same, it's so liberating. But I can't talk to anybody else. I don't know anybody that just feels the way I do on the level that I feel. None of my friends get that. I don't have... not that I know of. But yeah, it's sometimes you just need somebody to reassure you, I think. And it's also getting things from a different perspective. I say I was feeling a little bit, for example, I was feeling particularly sad one day, and I knew that they weren't, as an empath, I knew they weren't, that wasn't my emotions that I was processing, but I hadn't been in contact with anybody. And just scrolling through Facebook and then finding that, you know, there were people in my group that were the same, and as a collective, and there was more and more, and it was explaining that we were picking up on the energies of the collective consciousness of just everybody, really. And that's why we were all feeling the way that we were feeling. And it kind of like, you know, gave me solace in the fact that I wasn't on my own, and it wasn't me going crazy. And the feelings, the emotions, the energies that I was connecting with were actually real. So yeah, but in a nutshell, after that long protracted explanation, there are hundreds, thousands of groups out there that you can join in order to gain clarity on how to move forward in life, especially if you're spiritual as well. Choose a new direction. So we've got consider and choose a new direction. So I think that choose a new direction is you coming away from this, to be honest. So let's have a look. Angel answers, what have you got for Scorpio? Scorpio in love. What do they need to know? Scorpio in love. What do they need to know? Scorpio in love. What do they need to know? Scorpio in love. What do they need to know? Well, okay. So for a yes, you've got you love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Massive yes there. Yeah, that's you doing the work on yourself in order to move towards a new connection, in the future. Remain positive, let go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold naturally. So you just need to go through the steps, these steps here, in order to get to this kind of, right, this victory, you coming into your own, you recognizing what you need to release in order to move forward. So you need to be a little bit patient with yourself. Just don't rush things. It's, you know, you don't need to. Just take your time. Just take your time with yourself. Okay, ask out from others. What else do we have? Scorpio in love, please. Scorpio in love. What do we need to know? Scorpio in love. What do they need to know? Scorpio. Don't know if they wanted to come out or not. Scorpio in love. What do they need to know? Scorpio in love. Okay. Ask help from others. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So, yeah. So you could almost, you could already know the next, I wanted to say the next relationship. I think you already know. I think you already know who this person is, and you want a new beginning with them. It's going to take time because you need to go through these steps in order to get there. Ask your angels, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. Asking your angels. So that's, it could be very well in prayer, in meditation, just before you go to bed. Kind of like the best time to do it, I think, it's just before you go to bed, before you drop off to sleep. And it's called manifestation. So it's asking the universe, it's sending that message out, not only to the universe, but to yourself. But please remember, you are the universe. You have all the tools in the box within yourself to create the life that you want to. Please remember that. Reconsider. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So that reconsider this icky energy here. Reconsider staying with them, I would say. That's a massive, you need to get rid of that old energy. You need to chop it out. You need to get rid of it. It doesn't serve you. It wasn't all fairy tales like you like to make yourself believe for some reason. There's something a lot better around that corner for you. A lot better. So we've got, what do we have for choose a new direction, please? Oh, there we go. Codependency, there you go. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Choose a new direction. So I think that this kind of like looking wistfully, it says to me, looking wistfully at a situation, or romanticizing it, is kind of like a bit of a codependent behavior, because you're almost in denial. You don't want to admit to the problem, even though you're disappointed about it. You won't take that mask of denial off, because it means making an I don't want to say this, but the message is so strong. Making an effort with yourself. The upheaval will be too much to deal with. Your mind's thinking the upheaval is going to be too much to deal with. You'd rather sit in this icky energy rather than to forge forward, because it's going to be too much work. How selfish is that of you to do that to yourself? Because that's the only person that you're hurting. I'm just going to say that. It's out there now. That's really selfish on yourself. You're being selfish with yourself. Also, you're hurting the other person as well. If you want to see things from, see humour in a situation, objective decision making, this, where's the balance card there? Time to move on. You're actually keeping the other person from moving on as well. And you're also kind of like, because you're disappointed, you don't want to tell the other person, because it would mean effort on your part to move away. You need to put effort in with yourself. If it's not fulfilling you, why stay in it? Why do that? Because almost like you're not freeing up the other person to find something more fulfilling too. So see it from both sides of the coin. So yeah, choose a new direction. Don't be selfish. Don't be active in your own life, in your own decision making, in your own emotional and psychological well-being. Be active, don't blame the other person, don't sit in an energy of denial and almost like bitterness. So take it as it resonates. It's not for everybody, but yeah, but I see that card as you just giving up, just, you know, being lazy. Basically it's being lazy. You know what needs to be done, but you refuse to do it. You choose a new direction. Don't choose that behavior anymore. Be active in your own life. Okay, so I'm just gonna close it off with 3 Moonology cards, because if you're gonna look at it this way, if you're not active, that's also controlling. Let go of control issues, because you're refusing to do something. So that's actually controlling. It's controlling you and the situation. Also, you want to call in your soulmate. This could be the one, but you're still, you know, this kind of behaviour still going on. You need to get rid of it in order to get to this. This could be the one, you know, calling in your soulmate, because they won't recognise you if you don't do this work. They won't do that, because your soul will be you are vibrating at a different level. Seriously, it's true. And you'll be coming from a low vibrational space, and they won't be able to connect with you. Raise your vibration. Raise your vibration. Let your heart, your soul sing to the highest it can, and you will attract this. Calling in your soulmate, loving yourself first, letting go of control issues, codependent relationships. It's all going to be gorgeous, but you just need to, I think, be active in your own life. Okay, take responsibility even. Balance spirituality and practicality. Nothing is yet set in stone. No, it's not, because it's up to you. These are just guidance readings, and it's up to you whether or not you want to put the work and effort into it to make your life work. Nobody else can do it apart from you. Nobody's going to do it for you. Even if somebody did do it for you, it wouldn't be fulfilling. You know, you need to be able to run your own life effectively. Okay, gosh, how many cards? Okay, so we've got believe in the impossible. That's you actually moving away from this energy and standing on your own TV, speaking your truth, etc. Step out of your comfort zone. That is you speaking your truth, you know, owning your own emotions, and cutting out everything that no longer serves you. Look at the bigger picture. It's going to be gorgeous. It may be a bit of an icky start, but it is going to get there. You're going to receive so much, and a new romantic cycle begins. Absolutely gorgeous reading. Thank you so much, Scorpio, and all the best. Please, if it did resonate with you, please like, share, subscribe, and please remember to click that thumbs up button. Love you. Bye.